Hi, y'all. I guess this phone is just too stupid to understand how space works. So we only have 19 minutes. Before it was 20, and then I deleted a 20-minute video and then a bunch of smaller videos off of my phone. And somehow got like 50 seconds less time to record. I don't know how that works, but whatever. It's just me. I just have a functioning brain. Fuck this technology that these people are making. It's all made by males anyway, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, hi, Internet Nation. It is I. And as you can see by this shit on my face that's not glasses, I have undergone Lasik. It's a little weird recording, like looking at the camera, because using my eyes with these things is kind of difficult. It kind of like warps. Like if I look in between, I can see really good. But like with these in the way, it's just blurry because like the insides are, well, these things are just really gross. They're just really gross. They're covered in eye gunk and eye drops that were smeared on there. But I just have to leave them on until like 2 today. Roughly around the time when I go in for my checkup. So, I did it. It was horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. I don't know why nobody ever wants to talk about the process of LASIK. But they also don't want to talk about the cost of LASIK, which I think is stupid. Mine cost $3,600. So if you ever want to get LASIK, granted, it was $1,000 off in this March, which ended yesterday. And insurance covered 5%, so it's $3,600 coming out of my pocket. And I got it done yesterday. All of yesterday, I spent, this is probably a really bad angle for the camera. Or maybe it's just because I haven't been looking at anything. I've been looking at my phone, but it's been like this close to me for the most part. And sometimes I only use one eye because it's difficult looking at a screen through these things. These things are fucking me up. So I'm just gonna alternate between one eye and no eyes while I talk to you about this because it happened yesterday. And as I realized during the horrific process of LASIK, and I say it's horrific because as somebody who doesn't like things close to their eyes and has a really hard time with like putting drops in and stuff, the whole process of a bunch of people poking at my eyes and having to like stay still and keep my eyes open while they poke at me, very difficult. So I kind of realized that my right eye was going to be problematic. And it is. It has been. Like yesterday, my left eye, it was chilling. And now my left eye only hurts because of my right eye. And I can't really open my right eye, or I couldn't really open my right eye, I say, with my right eye only open. But the right eye is more likely to have pain, because like as you can see, it's a little bloody. Left eye, it looks fine. They're both a little puffy still and covered in gunk because it's kind of hard to keep your eyes clean when they're experiencing damage and healing themselves, so they're going to release that pus and stuff. It was really bad. I had to use a Q-tip when I woke up this morning because it was just so gunky. But whatever. I've been sleeping a lot. They're trying to. I have to wake up every 2 hours to put drops in my eyes. And, I mean, most important thing, maybe I can just not look at the camera and have a focal point that isn't above or through any of this. It just makes me want to take it off. It's kind of like wearing glasses. But like even more annoying than mine, I would say like my old glasses, combined with the even older ones that would like slide down constantly. But anyway, I can see just fine. I can see amazing. Despite the fact that my eyes are closed, my right eye really hurts. But, a lot less than it did yesterday. It was in a lot of pain yesterday. I'm noticing now that it only hurts when I'm talking, for the most part. Maybe I should, Because I also think that light is really bright. So I also think it could be that light. Here's a fun angle. I look even more like a bug here. So hello, Internet Nation. Alexander, the time-traveling bug here. So yeah. It was a horrifying procedure of trying to keep my eyes open while people like poke at my things. And I don't lack basic awareness. So it's hard to like trick my brain into being like, oh, they're not scraping my corneas off with a tiny little scalpel right now. It's hard not to like think about that when you can see it's happening on your eyeball. I just hope that I was able to like keep my eye, well, I mean, granted they clamp your eyes open so you can't close it, so it's probably easier. I don't know, I didn't see, like, I saw a whole bunch of what was happening for my left eye. Like, they put the suction cup over it. I could see that. That was horrifying. It didn't feel like, because when they were sucking this eye, but I mean, also, it's harder to put drops into this eye than it is this eye. So I don't think this eye got as much numbing as this eye. So when they put the suction in, it was horrifying. I just felt pressure on my eyeball, which was the worst kind of pressure that I could feel anywhere on my body, because it's just a horrifying feeling, to which my body's reaction was, I want to get the fuck out of here, but also you got to stay very, very still. I'm going to wait until my right eye stops hurting so much. Granted, this might all come to a header around 2:30 today. But I can take these off and just put on regular shades, or just like go around my house looking at stuff. Though I might put these back on to sleep because they are pretty comfortable, and I am a face smushed, preferably in a V between my pillow and a teddy bear kind of person, which can't be good for my eyes in this state. So like sleeping with these on is comfy, but like just having them on, having to see through them, not so much. I have been smoking, not as much as normally, like I'll take a few hits from a blunt and then take lots of eye drops, mostly in this eye, because this is the problem child. I've been taking my horse pills, which I guess I did not bring back to the bed, which I guess why should I, because I don't need them until later tonight. Gotta take 2 of those in the morning and then 2 in the evening with food. This whole process should become interesting when I go back to work tomorrow. I assume I will be able to. I see the doctor at 2:30, and then hopefully this eye pain can go away. Like, it started to sting directly after, but also, as I told everybody would happen, as soon as I got off the table and my brain registered that what I was seeing was clear, at the very least more clear than I've seen without glasses in a long time, I started to cry. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up. I don't think it could have, because you're supposed to like keep your eyes lubricated, and I kept telling everybody the first thing I'm gonna do is cry, and I'm probably gonna cry a lot, which I don't know, kind of made my eyes burn. And it was funny to me that it was like, oh, I can see, and now I can't because I fogged up my shields and my shades, and then my eyes are just full of liquid, so now I can't see. Thankfully, my friend came and he took me home. We took the train. Sadly, nobody offered me a seat, and I had to find my own seat. Like, it literally got to the point where I could barely open my eyes, and I would have to like open the left one a little bit for like a split second to register. So I was like, oh, is there a curb in front of me? Cool, let me just pop that open so I can gasp the phonetics, I guess. I don't know. I feel like my approach to the life is very mathematical, which a lot of other people is not. And I can tell you that for a fact because nobody else ever contemplates trajectory. Very important thing. You know, you wouldn't think that trajectory is something you should be focusing on just casually, like when you're walking down the street. But think about it. Think about it. I went to go push my glasses up because it looks like my glasses are here. But think about it. Oh, that didn't help. Okay, but think about it for real this time. You're walking down the street, right? There's a person crossing the street. And you notice, at the rate that me and this person are walking, we are going to cross paths at the same time. And thus, crash into each other. Therefore, I can either slow my pace, to which they will also respond with slowing their pace, because they're not responding to the trajectory, they're just responding to you. I've noticed that, because if they were responding to the trajectory, they would then respond by continuing at their same pace and or speeding up so that they are not at the same pace as you, so that you two do not, because is unnecessary. Most people do not realize that and will do anything within their power to make sure that happens, because they have nothing going on in their lives and they need to interact with you. They just need to touch you, you know? So I've noticed that I will alter the way that I am moving, and then in response, people will look at me and then alter the way that they are moving, which is really annoying, because you really think I did all this because I wanted to crash into you? If I wanted to crash into you, I would have kept moving at the same pace. And there are even those moments where it's like, you know, I know we're going to crash, but I'm just going to swerve at the last second so that we don't crash. And as per usual, most people are too busy looking at their cell phones to even realize any of that stuff. But anyway, we're talking about Lasik. So yeah, I got a care plan that I am excited to put into effect, because I don't know when I have to start paying that, but I'm going to either do it probably the 6th. I don't know. I had to take today and yesterday off from work, or I took yesterday off thinking I would be good to go back today. But my supervisor told me to take today off, so I did. Thank God, because this eye still really hurts, and I had to go for a follow-up. So yeah, shout out to her. Plus, I don't know if I could do computer stuff, or just do eyeball stuff with my right eye. And because the right eye pain kind of goes to the left eye, it makes it hard. But hopefully I didn't mess up like the flap or anything when I started crying. I don't know. Hopefully I'm going to go in today and they're going to tell me that everything is healing as normal. But phone retardation aside, phone stupidity aside, I just wanted to do a quick check-in. Hopefully I can upload and then delete this video and my phone won't be stupid telling me that I only have 17 minutes left to record, even though... For what? For what? Maybe if you didn't force all those updates on yourself, then you would be useful as something other than a brick. You know, because I don't need a paperweight. I need a cell phone. Or you know what? I need a YouTube machine that I can play games on. And occasionally talk to people, because I'm tired of motherfuckers blowing that shit up. Literally, I was sleeping all of yesterday, waking up every 2 hours to put my drops in. And my phone is just blowing up. Just blowing up. Like, niggas, I can't see. I cannot see. I cannot open my eyes, no matter how hard I try. And none of you are worth the pain of trying. I promise you, none of you are worth the pain of trying. And the fact that you would ask me to try just proves how unworth it you are. You know, it just shows where we are. It just shows where we are. Like, y'all, I just got my eyeballs lasered. Why are we blowing up my phone? It's not accessibly activated. And even if it was, y'all ain't worth the effort of navigating the fucking vocal accessibility shit. Because you can't use your phone when you have vocal accessibility on. Because you're too busy trying to figure out how to touch anything. Because all you do is touch it and it just says what it is. It's like, no, nigga, select it. And none of y'all are worth the effort. I promise you, none of y'all. But anyway, I was about to say I'm doing fine. And then my eyeball was like, no, I hurt. Close me. I'm doing fine. I don't know, the reality hasn't set in. I had a quick cry yesterday immediately after the procedure. Surprising that I had to stick my broken ass glasses in my full ass bag and somehow got home with, I think that like some of the resin loosened or some of the glue loosened. I don't know. That's a no longer a me problem because I don't wear glasses anymore. But the fact that they even survived the trip home is wild. And, you know, my brain hasn't registered that I can see yet because with these things on my face, it still feels like I'm wearing glasses, even though right now I'm staring through the non-plastic covered part at my Winnie the Pooh pillowcase. I'm such a child, of course, yes. I brought a teddy bear with me. I brought this motherfucker with me. You know, the same motherfucker that came with me to get my tongue split. And now, like, part of me is just like, oh no, what if that motherfucker is like cursing me, and every time I bring them with me, then my mod fucks up. But, like, I'm pretty sure my tongue is always tingly because I barely speak. You know? Like, I didn't get any of that tongue practice in when my tongue was healing. And now it just feels funny because I barely speak. Maybe I should put some eye drops in. I don't know. My eye doesn't feel dry. It just feels sandy. And then even that might be like my eye being a little bitch. Because this thing is too close to it. And if anything is too close to my eyelashes, my eye doesn't like it. But, you know, seeing as how we're at 17, why are you zooming in and out? Can you just select a thing? I'm not even moving. Are you fucking me? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just focus. Anyway, seeing as how we're at 17 minutes out of 19 minutes, I'm gonna go. I'm alive. I'm okay. My eye is bloody, but it's a lot less red than it was yesterday and a lot less puffy than it was yesterday. Hopefully tomorrow I'm good to go, or we have a nice slow day, or I show up at work and my boss is like, your eyes are still swollen and bloody. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh, I wanted to work. I need to make my money because I'm scared. Literally, this whole paycheck is going to rent this week. Like, when I get paid on the 6th, anything I get is going to rent, which is already scary because I got 2 days taken off of my schedule for this. So that's $200, which is fun because $200 already gets taken out of my paycheck for taxes. And this, like, on a regular day, I only get $1,000 for a paycheck, which leaves me with $100 to do shit with. So I'm just like, what are the taxes gonna be like on $1,000? Are they gonna? Am I not even gonna have enough money to pay rent because taxes are just, the government just can't stop raping us. I swear to God, that's like what the government loves to do, is just rape motherfuckers. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to like burst out the OnlyFans money, but I still do have some for my last paycheck left because I'm waiting for Ami to charge me. I mostly just kept that paycheck for like expenses for my surgery and my Ami pre-order. But oh well, I'm gonna go now because I only have like 20 seconds left. So know that you are loved for coming to this channel. Yeah, bye. And also, and no, Denji doesn't love y'all. Denji doesn't love you. Denji loves nobody. Well, I mean, Denji loves all the wrong people, and you seem like the right kind of person. But this guy loves you. Yes, he does. He's a sweetheart. He loves all his subjects. Don't we, Mallies? We love all of our subjects. Yeah. Bye.